I'm Jaro, here to react to Steven Universe Future episodes 13 and 14, Together Forever and Growing Pains. Now, I saw the promo for one of these, and it looks like it's just going to be more pain. Connie is going away to college and leaving Steven behind, and it just really captures the feeling of everyone going off and doing great things and having stuff happen to them and having a life, and you just sitting there waiting for them to call. So yeah, I hope there's going to be something to smile about, but Together Forever is a sad title because it represents an impossible wish, and then Growing Pains sounds like we're going to see Steven get corrupted. So, I don't know, maybe I'm catastrophizing here, I don't know, maybe I'm making the worst of things here, but it sounds like the cute moments are done for, and now we just have to hurt. So I hope not, but let's just see how it goes.
Did establishing democracy across the galaxy get you excited about politics?
Maybe, but as far as long-term career goals,
They were so young, honestly. They were just babies.
Study breaks are so short.
I know, right?
Oh, hold on.
Is he there for every single study break?
But I got 2 more at home, and you know.
That's a little bit sad, but kind of nice.
Right. But you'll let me know when you want to hang, right?
Of course, silly. All right, for real now. Bye.
It sounds like they're never gonna see each other again. Like if this were real life. Sinking because of those heavy feelings now, are you?
Garnet?
Have a nice day with the scouts, beautiful.
Oh, cute.
Hey, Sapphire's got her thing, but you can still talk to old Ruby. Welcome, Talk Scout. I got things to do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everyone. You remember what we learned last week, right?
Garnet.
So we're gonna sketch nature and animals.
That sounds amazing.
You have the honor of receiving this nature sketching badge.
Okay.
Let's go. No time to waste.
Meanwhile, Onion has no
So what do you
enthusiasm.
want to talk about?
When we're Stevani, I feel ready for anything, but on my own. I feel lost and stuck. Ruby, what do I want?
Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah, very relevant to Ruby
What I
too.
want to do is be with Connie.
Um.
So maybe that means that Connie is my future.
You can't pin that on someone. Ruby.
Propose? What? Propose? Well, Ruby, I'm not sure this is
Don't say you haven't thought about it.
Of course I have.
Do it.
Ruby. There's a what?
If you're not so sure, you should ask someone who can see the future. Class.
Sapphire!
Steven, right on time.
Sapphire! I'm sorry to interrupt your class. Ruby says I should propose to Connie, but she said to check in with you in your future vision.
I understand. Let's run the numbers, shall we? All right, class. Love. It's unquantifiable. Even with my clairvoyance, I know better than anyone that true love makes the impossible possible.
You're.
Do it, Steven. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Take a good look at this guy while you can, because today may be his last day as Steven Quartz Cutie Pie DeMayo Diamond Universe.
Cutie pie. You could just go to college with her first. You're supposed to figure out what you want to do while there. I mean, it's a thing that you can do. I mean, you're just a. What's the age of adulthood in this universe? I mean, I know they've been traumatized together, but still.
How you doing?
What are you doing here?
You're going to have a 15-minute break in 2 minutes, right?
Whoa, spot on.
Connie, I promise you'll be back in 15 minutes.
Okay, let's do this.
You remember the first time we met?
You mean when you were trying to ride your bike on the sand and you ran away screaming?
Are they even officially dating?
I was trying everything to get your attention.
I'm pretty sure
Cute.
I was totally focused on my book and didn't see anything.
Well,
Like, I know they're Stevani, but are they dating? I mean,
Steven, this is
much longer than 15 minutes, that's what it is.
so cute.
Connie, there's something very important that I want to say to you.
I'm full of fear.
I'd rather be tall. I'd rather be smart. I'd rather be sure you know I care.
Oh my god.
I'd rather be me with you.
Dude.
Wherever we go, I know what to say. I know how to be. I know your entire syllabus. I'd rather be me
Steven, that's so beautiful. Steven?
Connie, will you marry me?
What?
Married and live as Stevani.
What?
And live as Stevani?
Steven, maybe we should talk about this first?
Dude, yes.
I think I'm being sentimental, but this makes sense. We can go to college together.
He just wants to be a fusion.
Steven,
Hug him, please. Thank you.
Is it a no?
it's a not now, Steven.
But if we're sure that we're gonna spend our lives together, why not say it now?
Good point, though.
Plenty of time. Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I'm just happy to be with you.
Maybe you should worry. She's like super mortal.
Steven, are you sure?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll call you tomorrow at lunchtime.
He keeps deprioritizing himself for you. Please don't wreck the picnic, I'm begging you. I mean, I know it's already wrecked, but like physically, He didn't even have to try to do that. Wow. And he just laid in a ditch forever. Yeah, Garnet. Maybe he needed the both of you as Garnet to talk to.
Ruby and Sapphire said I should go for it.
They're-
Can't trust love advice from those two hopeless romantics.
Mhm.
Why didn't you stop me? There was no future when you didn't propose to Connie.
Oh,
Of course.
okay.
Whatever hole there is in your life, Steven, I want you to understand that Connie, Stevani, won't be able to fill it.
Wow.
I mean, I hate to say it, but this is kind of your fault for being so perfect. I know you're upset, Steven. Well, maybe shoving this adorable cake in my face will make me feel better.
No.
Do what you want. I'm doing it anyway. I know.
Okay, wait, let me talk about that, please. Okay, Jesus. Okay, first of all, it is really nice to see just two characters in fiction that unequivocally, undoubtedly want to be together. I think I've honestly seen enough just not knowing whether they want to be together and having insecurities about that and all of that stuff. It's this overdone, like, immature type of storyline that can be done well, but I don't know, and it's nice to see something different. Second of all, literally, he proposed. Ruby and Sapphire. Like, I'm really glad Garnet came in at the end and clarified that there was not really any way to stop him from doing that, but I really, before she came in and said that, I wanted to just yell at Ruby and Sapphire, please, can you please stop being gay for 2 seconds and realize that he's a child who needs sounder advice than this? It is really cool that they didn't have her, like, run away. It's really cool that Steven just gets that lesson so clearly stated from Garnet instead of getting it after, like, a prolonged couple of episodes of Kane. They actually had him propose. We actually got to see him propose. Like, that is not something you get to see in a lot of cartoons, like they start out as a kid and then they propose. It's been, I know it's been like 5 years, but it's been like 2 seconds. On a more positive note, that was really romantic. That was possibly one of the most romantic things. I don't know. I'll keep withering like an idiot if I keep talking. So I'm just gonna play the next one. So let's go with that. This is Dogcopter.
Chase the mail truck, Dogcopter. Dogcopter 6.
Dogcopter says gay rights.
Everyone's getting married but me.
Dude, you're 17.
Like poop.
Call your papa.
Throwing any big parties while you get the house to yourself?
Dude,
Yeah.
is he making a depression nest?
I need to talk to someone about. Hey, guess what? The tour's been extended. Wow, that's
Doesn't anyone have time for him?
so right about.
Feels like no one's priority, does he? Oh, excuse me? Does he feel older?
Warrior.
That song. Dude, what?
I've been worried about you. What's happening to your face?
Whoa!
Hey, what's wrong with my face?
Uh,
Right, there's swelling. My body just keeps randomly growing, but it doesn't hurt or anything. It's fine.
how long has it been happening?
Since this morning.
What
Whoa!
do the gems think?
I can't reach them.
Whoa.
We're doing a school field trip out in the wilderness. It's nothing to worry about anyway.
You really don't look well. Maybe you should see a doctor.
They-
My mom could see you at the hospital.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to waste your time.
Stephen,
Excuse me?
You need to see a medical professional.
Yeah. What?
Right. Okay.
Good.
Lucky I had a cancellation. At the very least, we can determine if you're suffering from a non-gem condition.
See? I'll go wait outside. I'm sure it'll all be fine.
It's good that she took him to the doctor. Not the therapy we thought he was gonna get. Oh, I know it's impossible, but how horrible would it be if his like mom popped back out of that? Okay.
Blood pressure is high.
Well, these readings are certainly interesting.
I am a
Your
doctor.
GP.
GP?
You know, your general
General.
practitioner.
Oh, right.
Regular doctor.
I guess you?
And you've never been to the doctor? It's okay. It's okay.
I want to talk with your father later.
Yeah, he's super not in the
Get
system, is he?
undressed and let's get you into a hospital gown.
Is that one of those blue things that doesn't cover your butt?
Yes. Now let's get started.
So does she write both of those down? Defensive.
Now, a couple of months ago, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl allowed me to x-ray them for research purposes.
Oh,
Their
God.
results look like this. Only their gems appear on the radiograph.
Wow.
And this is your chart.
Jesus.
A human skeleton. There's a clear history of numerous fractures, like here on the skull. Almost looks as if the bones healed themselves the instant the injuries occurred.
Probably.
Good, right?
Well, you seem
Good.
to have made- Have you recovered mentally? You think there's something wrong with my brain?
Therapy.
Stephen, do you remember anything bad in your childhood that particularly stuck with you?
I guess.
All of
I
it?
kind of freaked out when they canceled my favorite ice cream. And then I got attacked by a giant bug monster. I almost turned so old I died. Imprisoned on a spaceship.
Stephen, this is serious.
But that's
Therapy.
the early stuff.
Your body is now responding to minor threats as if your life were in danger.
Oh.
Why am I only swelling up now?
Maybe if you're losing your supportive relationships,
Oh.
or if you had a recent experience that was particularly
Oh, God.
What's going on?
I just asked if he had any stressful experiences lately.
Stephen, you don't think...
It's not you, Connie. It's everything that happened before.
What is
And her.
You haven't told your mom?
Told me what?
Oh god.
Please, just go.
Ooh, don't like that imagery.
I can't be around you right now. Dad, I'm here. Connie called me about an hour ago.
Connie. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll be here when you're ready.
Well, that's comforting. It's better than just walking out.
Steven, I'm sorry. If I'd have known,
It's fine, Dad. You were busy and I didn't know what was going on.
He's kind of blowing up at people, huh?
to me.
I
I proposed to Connie. You what? She said no. Oh, Steven. My body. It's reacting like it's the end of the world. How do I live life if it always feels like I'm about to die?
Oh
It's
god.
gonna be alright, Snowball. I'm here for you.
it's just
I wanna go home.
I guess I thought I could
Very stretchy underwear.
college.
It's okay to be worried and make some mistakes when you're figuring out what to do with your life. That's not unusual. Well, the magic swelling is a little unusual, but that's okay too. If you want to be a giant boy, we can use the car wash as a shower. Dad, your tour. Don't worry about me. Just get some rest, kiddo. You don't have to solve all your problems in one night.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Dude. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can form coherent thoughts on that one. I am just sat here looking at the episode again, trying to collect my thoughts. Like, do you think the skull fractures mean that Jasper actually cracked his skull when she went like, pfft? I mean, that's what it looks like to me. I have a lot of thoughts that I am probably not going to be able to get out because I feel all numb and tingly inside, like after watching Prickly Pear. But I'm going to try to say the things that I have to say. First of all, it's weird to go over all the stuff Steven experienced. Like, I'm really glad that this kind of thing can be on a kid's show, just sort of explaining what trauma is and what it does. But also it's weird to look back on the early episodes of Steven Universe and think about how truly stressful that must have been for Steven. I mean, mostly because I'm thinking about when he talks about how Amethyst almost died. I guess she did, but like that episode had more of a comedic tone than too much of a grim one, I think. I mean, at least Amethyst was joking about her condition. But it's weird to sort of get inside the head of Steven as a character and realize that that must have been truly stressful. So that is some recontextualization. It is really interesting that he's finally being medically poked and prodded. And okay, and another thing, Connie didn't even tell her mom that she got proposed to. Like, okay, ow. Ow. I get that she's used to not telling her mom anything, but that's mostly Gem stuff, is it not? Like, or it was. And getting proposed to is very human stuff. And she didn't even bring that up. Like, she doesn't even take him seriously. I know that's not what it means, but that's sort of the vibe. Steven really can't get it through his head that what he's going through is truly alarming to witness. He's all concerned about messing up other people's, band tour and college studying. Meanwhile, he's like dying. He's like literally dying, and he's like, "Oh man, did I mess something up for you?" He doesn't see him dying as something that should mess up their lives. That is so painful to see someone thinking of themselves that way, especially in the context of knowing how much those people care about them. First he was a giant woman, now he's a giant boy. I kind of keep wondering what Steven and Connie are to each other, but they're kind of just, I think it's been defined actually. They're jam buds. They're Stevani. But I want to apply human constructs to this. Are they dating? Have they dated? They apparently are comfortable enough with each other to say, yeah, we are going to spend the rest of our lives together. We are going to get married. But also mature enough to realize that they need space. Or at least one of them is mature enough to know that they need space. The longer it's delayed, the more I'm worried about what the hell the worm means. It's just lurking in the background in the intro of these episodes. And what White Diamond is going to be doing, and if Spinell's coming back, and just the longer these get put off, and the less episodes we have left, the more questions I have. Are we gonna have more episodes of Steven like getting confronted with human systems of doing things? Because like he has now acknowledged to somebody that he doesn't have a doctor. What if he's like gluten sensitive? I know this is kind of off topic, but like, how does he know anything about himself? Does he only need to go to the doctor for gem stuff because it's stuff that his actual gem can't heal? Is he in perfect health every other way? Closing thoughts. I really did like the lessons in these two episodes, even though they hurt me a lot. Even though Ruby and Sapphire were being too gay to be helpful to Steven, and I'm glad that Steven and Connie didn't say things to each other that would have made it worse or cut off communication. I mean, there's still those existing roadblocks that Steven is kind of putting up, but you can see like the people in his life seeing that they need to be concerned for him and coming to help. And that's the good kush, honestly. I might record something else if I think of more to say, but like, I guess I just sit with my questions for another week. God, what are the episode titles? What are we getting? Episodes after this are Mr. Universe, Fragments, Homeworld Bound, Everything's Fine, which makes it sound like everything's not fine. I Am My Monster, which sounds like maybe he's not aware of corrupting. Like, I'm just taking this theory for granted at this point, but maybe it's not even true. But it looks like he's gonna get all corrupted. His powers are not getting better. And then the future, which, yeah, that sounds like a final ending episode to an epilogue. Oh my god, nothing about this is making me feel warm and fuzzy. I wonder if he's gonna go on tour with his dad in the next episode and then like have some other kind of breakdown. And then Homeworld Bound is, do they get to talk things through with White Diamond? This is all gonna happen in the month of March. There's just 2 weeks left. Wait a second. It's like I want a resolution, but this is all so much. Okay, see you next time. The second I have more to say, he really just wants to be Stevani together. I mean, like, now instantly I have to like start coming up with a Stevani college AU. Like, what if Connie just said yes, but I need some space also? Imagine Stevani going to college. How rad would that be, dude? I would watch a whole show of that, honestly. I would. Okay.